morning, students. I am Brinda. You are watching EduStar Class 3 English Lesson 4, A Train Adventure of Wild Animals. Part 1. Have you ever traveled in a train? Yes, most of you could travel in a train. Let me say some information about train. Train is the only transport mode which carries many number of people in it from one place to another. Also, it carries all category of people. People can travel through the train for long distance in low cost. Our journey will be smooth and we can't be tired when we travel in a train. This is suitable for night travel and also it has toilet facilities. That's why this is the first choice of people for long journey. In a train journey, one can spend time in reading something, listening to music, watching videos, sleeping or resting comfortably. The train journey provides oftentimes uniqueness like no other journey. Comfort is one of the biggest advantages of train journey. Beautiful sightseeing is another nice worthy benefit of it. During the train travels, one can enjoy the views of countryside, farmers, forests, factories, and etc. This makes train journeys more comprehensive than journeys by air or road. Furthermore, the train offers a sociable environment also. The conversation among passengers take place. First of all, one can move freely in a train cabin. A train is a form of rail transport consisting of a series of connected vehicles that generally run along a track to transport passengers and goods. Do you know the train was invented by Richard Trevithick in 1804? There is something fresh about traveling on a train. You get to meet so many interesting people on your way. You can travel through stories that stay with you forever. And always remember, not all the people who travel with you in a train are believable and good. Some point incidents also may happen in sometimes because of some stingy people. You should be aware of that kind of people in your journey. Make a good conversation with other people who travel with you. Respond them and respect them, but don't get any food items from them, because they are strangers for you and it may lead to an unfavorable situations. Also, don't offer your food to anyone. Traveling in a train gives you a better social experience than you will ever have on any social media site. So, traveling in a train gives you a wonderful and unforgettable experience in your life. Okay, dear students, now answer my question. How we excited when we travel in a train for the first time? Yes, we will so excited with enthu. Like the same, in this lesson, the jungle animals also very excited. Okay, dear students, now we can enter into this lesson, a train adventure of wild animals. Can you name some wild animals? Yes, lion, tiger, giraffe, elephant, fox, zebra, monkey, bear, deer, snake, rabbit, anteater, etc. We may feel afraid of these wild animals because of they are appalling. But in this lesson, these wild animals are very friendly and lovable. Now, I'll give an intro about this story. Yeah, listen carefully. One day, a puffing train was passing through the jungle. Here, puffing means leaving out a small amount of smoke into the air. There were only 2 human beings inside the train. One was a driver and another one was a guard of the train. While the train was passing through a jungle with just 2 humans inside, the wild animals surprised to see the moving train through the jungle. The animals were bewildered and wanted to go ride on a train, and they wanted to experience how it would be. So, let's see the story briefly and what happens afterwards. Yeah, listen the story carefully. One fine day, an empty goods train was going very fast through a jungle. Except the driver and the guard, there were nobody in the train. The entire train was empty. All the animals heard the sound of train and they came out to watch that strange creature which moved through the forest with puffing smoke from its nose. All the animals were excited and desired to ride on the train. The keen rabbit turned to an elephant and asked, "What was that creature called? And did the creature live in the jungle?" On hearing that, the wise old elephant shook his head, moving from one side to other to say not it was. And then the elephant replied that, no, that was not a creature, but that was called a train. Suddenly, the fox spoke loudly in excitement.
"Oh, I would love to take a ride on this train. Can we ask the driver to take us along after all it is empty?"
After hearing this, the elephant started to think about that. While the elephant was thinking, all the other animals were joined and said in chorus, "Oh, we would love to go for a ride too." So, all the other animals also liked to take a train ride. By hearing these conversations, all the animals scratched their heads and wondered what to do next. At that time, the train slowed down and came to a halt. Meanwhile, the elephant started nodding his head and walked towards the train engine. After reached, the elephant lifted his long trunk to point to the train. He moved his ears up and down and side to side. And he looked at the driver and asked him for a ride. Can you guess what happened next? What would be the driver's reply? Whether the driver accepted the animal's request or not? Whether the animals experienced the train ride or not? Just think and guess the rest of the story until the next class. Let's complete the story in the next session. Thank you, my dear students.